and Namaste. Today we will discussing about intermediate chemistry. Okay, the chapter is classification and nomenclature. Introduction part. The organic chemistry is a branch of chemistry which deals with the study of carbon compounds. The simplest organic compound containing the carbon and hydrogen only are called the hydrocarbons. Okay, organic chemistry is nothing but which deals with the carbon and hydrogen compounds. That is nothing but hydrocarbons. Okay, they are involving in the methane, ethane, propane. They are relating throughout the carbon compounds. That is nothing but the hydrocarbons. The simplest organic compounds, it may not be prepared in the laboratory process. First they can preparation of the compound, that is organic compound in the laboratory process, that is prepared by the scientist, is the polar. The first compound is the ammonium cyanate. Okay, ammonium cyanate, they can applying to the heat, they can formation of some compound that is called the urea. The formula of urea is the NH2CO NH2. Same as well, ammonium cyanate. Ammonium cyanate, they can applying to the heat, they can converting or modify the another form is the urea. The formula of urea is the NH2CO NH2. They can preparing to the liberal compounds preparing in the laboratory process. Next, the ability of the carbon atom to form the long chain or the ring is known as the catenation. The ability, the capability and the capacity of the carbon compound, they can formation of the chain structure, either the ring structure, that is called as the catenation. Okay, what you call it? Catenation. The catenation means the ability of the compound, that is nothing but the carbon, they can capability, the how many carbons they can associate in the carbon compound, either they can formation of the ring structure, okay, either the chain structure, that is nothing but the capability of the carbon compound is called as the catenation. The carbon compounds are innumerable. The maximum catenation capacity of the carbon, either the tetravalency carbon, isomerism and the carbon and the tendency to form the multiple compounds. The maximum catenation capacity of the carbon, they can adjusting is in the form of tetrahedral compounds. They can associating, this can stability form. Same as well isomerism. The how much carbons they can associating the carbon, okay, we will discussing about briefly in the later classes. And the structure and bonding of carbon in carbon compounds. Okay, what is the state of the carbon? It may be adjusting either the ground state, which state it may be adjusting easily, either ground state or excited state. What is the electronic configuration? Okay, I'll write on the board. The structure and the bonding structure we will discussing, same as well the ground state and the excited state. First, atomic number of carbon, we will write it either the 1s2, 2s2, 2px1, 2py1 or 2pz0. This is the ground state. The carbon compound they can adjusting is in the form of ground state. 1s2, 2s2, 2px1, 2py1, 2pz0. Same as well they can write in the excited state 1s2, 2s1, 2px1, 2py1 or 2pz1. Okay, that is the variability of the ground state and the excited state. Next, the organic compounds of the carbon atom undergoes, they can adjusting in the sp, sp2, sp3. This is the hybridization. I think a little bit idea about in the 10th standard also. If may not be in the brief structure, either the first year and second year, we will discussing about sp and sp2 and sp3 hybridization. First in the introduction part, along with the what type of hybridization it may be there, either the bond angle, okay, same as well in the orientation of the orbitals. The sp3 hybridization. sp3 hybridization, the orbitals are involved. How many orbitals are involved? 1 s orbital and 3 p orbitals. Same as well in the sp2 hybridization, they can involving the orbitals 1 s orbital and 2 p orbitals. Okay, the p square is nothing but they are involving in the p orbitals. Same as well in the sp orbital, only 1 s orbital and 1 p orbital. This is the orbital and how many orbitals are involved in the hybridization. Okay, next we will discussing about bond angle. The sp3 hybridization, what is the bond angle? 109 degrees 28 minutes. Same as well in the sp2 hybridization 120 degrees. Same as well in sp hybridization 180. Okay, the total brief structure we will discussing in the next class. Only the carbon they can adjusting in the sp3 hybridization, sp2 hybridization and sp hybridization. Okay, the how many orbitals are involved? Either the one s orbital and two in sp3, three p orbitals are involved. sp2 one s orbital and two p orbitals, and sp hybridization one s orbital and one p orbital. Same as well in the bond angle. In the sp3 is the 109 degrees 28 minutes, and the sp2 is the 120 degrees, and the sp is the 180 degrees. Okay, same as well. The orientation of the orbital, which shape it may be appeared when comparison of the sp3, sp2 and sp. Okay, sp3 they can adjusting is in the form of the tetrahedral shape. Okay, which shape it may be appeared in the sp3 orbital? Tetrahedral. Same as well in the sp2, either it may be appeared in the structure is the planar structure. Which shape it may be appeared? Planar. Next one is the sp hybridization. They can appear to the structure is the linear structure. Okay, that is the little bit information about to the sp3, sp2 and sp hybridization. sp3 hybridization, the orbitals are involved, one s orbital and three p orbitals. Okay, same as well in the bond angle is 109 degrees 28 minutes. Same as well which shape the orientation involved in the carbon is the tetrahedral shape it may be appeared. Okay, everyone clear in sp3 hybridization? sp3 hybridization they can involving in the one s orbital and three p orbital. That is the orientation of the carbon compounds. Same as well the bond angle is 109 degrees 28 minutes. The which shape it may be appeared, that is nothing but orientation of the compound is the tetrahedral shape. Next one is the sp2 orbital. They can involving same as well one s orbital and two p orbitals. Okay, the bond angle is 120 degrees, may be appeared to the planar structure. Same as well in the sp hybridization, they can involving in the 1s orbital and 1p orbital. The bond angle is 180 degrees. It may be appeared to the structure is the linear structure it may be appeared. Okay, that is a little bit information about sp and sp2 and sp3. Next section we will discussing about the sp3 and how many sigma bonds are formed, how many pi bonds are formed, what is the bond angle, how they can appear to the 109 degrees and 28 minutes. Okay, which shape we will discussing in tetrahedral. Okay, either brief structure we will discussing. Next, the greater S character, the lower the energy, thus the near to the nucleus, the orbital is smaller. The order of size is a different orbital. It may be comparison of p orbital. Okay, either the sp3 and sp2 and sp. Okay, they can comparison the p orbital. It may be containing to the much more electronegativity. They can indicating the symbol is a greater than symbol. Okay, this is the less than and this is the greater than. The greater is the S character of the hybrid orbital. The greater is the electronegativity. Okay, the electronegativity of the sp carbon greater than sp2 carbon and sp3 carbon. The much more electronegativity may be appeared to the sp carbon when comparison to the sp2 and when comparison to the sp3. Okay, that is the important. Electronegativity it may be variability. It may not be having to the sp3. They are involving in the 1s orbital and 3p orbital. It may not be having to the much more electronegativity. The electronegativity may be variability sp3, sp2, sp. Okay, which carbon compound containing the much more electronegativity? sp carbon containing to the much more electronegativity. Okay, if every time it may not be writing in electronegativity, they can writing is in the form of short form the En, electronegativity. Yes, next carbon compound, name of the compound and type of hybridization, either the bond angle and the bond length. Okay, only first I write on the alkane, alkene, alkyne. Carbon compound, CH4, this is the alkane group. What we call it? Alkane. C2H6, it is the alkane. Next, C2H4 alkene. C2H2 alkyne. The carbon compound CH4, okay, in organic chemistry, what you call it? Alkane. Okay, these are all carbon compounds are alkane, alkene, alkyne. Okay, next either the IUPAC name and nomenclature. Next section we will discussing about only introduction part. What is the carbon compound? What is the hybridization? The bond angle. Little bit information we will discussing in first section. Okay, methane. Okay, what is the formula of methane? CH4. How many hydrogens are involved? 4. Okay, next this is called as alkane group. C2H6. Okay, this is called as alkane group. Okay, either how many carbons are there? 2 carbons along with the 6 hydrogens. The total number is 8. Okay, C2H2. Okay, this is also alkene. Okay, how many carbons are there? 2 carbons along with the 4 hydrogens. Next, C2H2, this is the alkyne. The total number of hydrogen and carbons are 4. Okay, next classification of organic compounds. The organic compounds are acyclic open chain compounds or cyclic closed compound or ring structure. Either cyclic compounds are divided into the saturated and unsaturated. Okay, classification of organic compounds. Organic compounds, they can divide it into the 2 forms. What are the 2 forms? Acyclic form and cyclic form. Either the another name is the ring structure. Either the acyclic form, they can divide it into the saturated and unsaturated. The saturated means the total component, it may be dissolved completely. Unsaturated means it may not be dissolving. Okay, for example, best example of sugar crystals, either the sand crystals, when they are dissolved to the water. Okay, which one is easily dissolved in water? Sugar. Okay, that is nothing but saturated or unsaturated? Saturated. Either the sand mixing with the help of the spatula, okay, either preserved half an hour, either 1 hour, the total component, it may be dissociated bottom of the container, either the test tube. That is nothing but the unsaturated compound. And the component, it may not be mixing completely in the water. Okay, they are completely dissolved in the water. That type of components are called saturated compounds. The compound, it may not be dissolved completely in the water. That is nothing but the unsaturated compounds. Cyclic compounds are the homocyclic carbon compounds are the heterocyclic. Homo means completely. Homo, same group of components it may be mixed. Everyone clear? Homo, same group of hydrocarbons. Hetero means different group. It may not be having to the same group. For suppose hydrogen, ammonia, manganese, okay, benzene, different components it may be taken. Either the carbon compounds, sp, sp2, sp3. These are the same group. That is nothing but the cyclic compounds. Acyclic compounds, they can divide it into the homocyclic or the heterocyclic. Homo means same group. Okay, the carbon compounds are the sp3, sp2 and sp. Okay, that is nothing but the homocyclic. Hetero means different. For suppose in the introduction part we will discussing about ammonium cyanide. The ammonium cyanide, they can applying to the high temperature, they can converting is in the form of urea. Okay, either different compound it may be appeared. That is nothing but the heterocyclic. Homocyclic means same group. Heterocyclic means different group. Acyclic compounds are aromatic compounds. Okay, aromatic compounds are again divided into the benzenoid, non-benzenoids. Either the heterocyclic compounds divided into the aromatic compounds or non-aromatic compounds. The aromatic compound, aro means the smell it may be appeared. Okay, either benzyl group, benzaldehyde, either ammonium cyanide, okay, sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid, okay, either acyclic compounds, they can divide it into the 2 forms. The cyclic, either the aromatic compounds. Aromatic compounds again divided into the 2 forms, that is the benzenoid structure and non-benzenoid structure. The benzene structure, I think everybody they can little bit idea. Okay, this is the benzene structure. The benzene they can associating into the carbon compound group. Okay, either the ammonia group, Okay, whatever group it may be associating, they can replacing at the hydrolysis process. Yes. Acyclic compounds. Only we will discussing about in acyclic compound. Non-acyclic compounds are acyclic compounds. I'll write on one structure. If there are any idea, we will discussing. Okay. We will acyclic compounds. We will discussing about saturated compounds. The saturated compounds are nothing but they are completely dissolved. Whatever component it may be taken, what type of solution it may be taken, they are completely dissolved. That is nothing but the saturated solution. Okay. CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. Okay. Total how many carbons are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons. Okay. The 4 carbons they can given to the name is a butane. Okay. Same as well 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the second carbon they can associating some group. Okay, methyl group it may be associating. That is nothing but isobutane. What you call it? Isobutane. There either the ring structure it may be adjusting. Okay, either the cyclic form it may be adjusting. The IUPAC names they can practicing in number of times they can easily identify. Okay, you remember the repetition of the methane, ethane, either acetylene. Okay, these compounds are continuously repetition. Once you remember that, they can by heart the equations, either IUPAC names they can practice it. Which one is the propane, butane, pentane, hexane, heptane, octane, nacane, decane. Okay, these are repetition. They can either a single bond it may be adjusting in the carbon, either the double bond it may be adjusting, either the triple bond it may be adjusting. We will identify. They can easily they can confirmation about it. They can easily identify to the IUPAC names. Okay, the practice is much more. They can easily identify. Okay, I think everyone they can understood the topic. What we are discussing in today class, the classification and nomenclature, introduction part, and what type of components it may be presenting. The hydrocarbons are nothing but the carbon they can associating to the hydrogen, that is nothing but the hydrocarbons. Okay, in the laboratory process we will preparing to the ammonium isocyanate, they can formation, they can applying to the heat, they can converting to the urea form. If may not be adjusting, they can identify the different scientists. Okay, Kohler or the Berthold, different scientists they can identify. Either the carbon compound, the orientation of the carbon compound, either the which one is sp3, either sp or sp2. Okay, same as well. What is the bond angle it may be presenting. Okay, which shape it may be appeared, either the linear, either the tetrahedral. Okay, either pentagonal, which shape structure it may be presenting. Same as well, the classification of structure, either the acyclic or the cyclic. Acyclic are again divided into the saturated and unsaturated. Same as well, the hetero compounds. Hetero means what is the differentiation. Either the homo means what is the variation. The homo means same group of compounds it may be presenting. Hetero means it may not be completely dissolved. Okay, that is the only introduction part about organic chemistry. Next section we will discussing about brief structures of acyclic compounds and the aromatic compounds. Okay, I think everyone you understood. Thank you.